two young men from South Africa, Carlito Vale and Themba Kabika, decided to escape the poor life in Africa and head to Europe in search of better opportunities. They came up with a plan to stow away on a commercial flight, but were unaware of the potential risks, including the possibility of suffocating due to a lack of oxygen. They managed to survive the 12-hour flight, but tragedy struck when the plane approached its destination. If you like scary stories and you're interested in the unknown, hit the subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you never miss a bone-chilling video. Also, don't forget to like and share. In 2015, two young men from South Africa, Carlito Vale and Themba Kabika, decided to escape the poor life in Africa and head to Europe in search of better opportunities. Carlito was interested in aircraft engineering and had a collection of books on the subject, including one on the intricacies of aircrafts. After studying the books for countless hours, the two men came up with a plan to stow away on a commercial flight. Despite being proud of their plan, they were unaware of the potential risks, including the possibility of suffocating due to a lack of oxygen. On June 18, 2015, they put their plan in motion. The two young men snuck into a busy airport, evaded security, and waited until nightfall to make their move. Once the time had come, they climbed over perimeter fences and hurried out onto the tarmac, where a British Airways Boeing 747 was waiting to depart any minute from Johannesburg to Heathrow, London. They managed to sneak into the landing gear compartment of the plane and secured themselves for the long journey ahead. Despite the freezing temperatures of up to -60 degrees, high speeds, and treacherous conditions, Carlito and Themba managed to survive almost the 12-hour flight. However, as the plane approached its destination, tragedy struck. One of the men, Carlito Vale, passed out when the plane opened its undercarriage and fell from about 1,400 feet, crashing into an office building in Richmond, miles away from the airport. His friend, Themba Kabika, was the only one to survive the dangerous journey. He remembered his friend's last words, "We made it," and then he passed out from the lack of oxygen. Kabika, having sustained burns on his arms from holding onto cables, was able to stay in the plane and avoid falling out with Carlito. However, upon the plane's landing, he mistakenly fell out, still believing his friend to be on board. The next thing he remembered was waking up in a hospital bed, where police investigators sadly informed him of Vale's passing through a photograph. Themba Kabika now lives in Liverpool and is slowly building up a new circle of friends while harboring hopes of pursuing a musical career. The 29-year-old man, Carlito Vale, was named the man who fell from the sky. His decapitated body was found in an air conditioning unit of an office block miles from Heathrow Airport. Unfortunately, Vale's tragic fate could not prevent similar events from happening again. Local residents have unfortunately experienced other people falling from the sky in this area as it is on the flight path towards the airport. The incident serves as a reminder that while people may be desperate for a better life, the cost can be too high. It goes without saying that for the rest of his life Kabika will live with the memory of his friend and the guilt of being the only survivor of the journey. He will always remember the tragedy that occurred on that fateful flight.